Justice Mohammed Umar of the Federal High Court, Abuja, has fixed October 27, 2025 for the arraignment of human rights activist Omoyele Sowore. Hi, welcome to What's Happening. These are top 10 stories countdown today. At number 10, Iran said Tuesday that 120 nationals being deported from the United States under President Donald Trump's immigration crackdown will fly home this week. The New York Times reported that some 100 Iranians who had sought refuge in the United States were being deported to their homeland under an agreement between Washington and Tehran. It said the rare deal between the longtime foes was the fruit of several months of negotiations. At number 9, world number 1 Carlos Alcaraz won his 8th title of a sensational season after beating American Taylor Fritz 6-4 in the Japan Open final on Tuesday. The Spaniard has struggled with an ankle injury this week in Tokyo, but he was still too hot for the rest of the competition to handle, including world number 5 Fritz. The US Open champion gave another breathtaking display of power and athleticism. The US Open champion gave another breathtaking display of power and athleticism to lift the trophy in his first appearance in Japan. At number 8, President Bola Tinubu has condemned the death of a news anchor with Arise News Television, Somtochukwu Madwagu, who lost her life following a robbery attack at her residence in Katampe, Abuja. This was contained in a statement signed by his special advisor on information and strategy, Bayo Onanuga, on Tuesday, titled President Tinubu condemns the killing of Arise News anchor, Somtochukwu Madwagu, urges security agencies to fish out the killers. At number 7, Nigeria's tax landscape is set for a historic overhaul as the Federal Inland Revenue Service has explained that the government's reforms exempt food, education, shared transportation and agriculture from value-added tax. The reforms, described as the most significant fiscal transformation since independence, are designed to ease the burden of citizens and businesses while improving government's revenue collection. At number 6, the Edo State Executive Council has approved a revised supplementary budget of 799.820 billion naira for the 2025 fiscal year, up from the initial 675.220 billion naira, representing an increase of approximately 125 billion naira, representing 18%. According to a statement issued on Tuesday by Fred Itwa, the spokesperson for Governor Monday Okpebolo, the approval followed an emergency executive meeting presided over by the chairman in council and Governor Okpebolo on Monday. At number 5, the Nigerian Diaspora Investment and Cultural Alliance and the All Progressives Congress UK chapter on Tuesday announced plans to convene its Diaspora Economic Forum in London. The theme of the first edition of the forum is Mobilizing Diaspora Expertise and Capital for Nigeria's Economic Revival. The news agency of Nigeria reports that the event is scheduled from November 6th to 7th, 2025. At number 4, the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited has signed another 2-year crude supply agreement with the Dangote Petroleum Refinery. The Punch gathered that the deal signed last month would ensure the steady supply of crude to the 650,000 barrel per day refinery located in Lekki, Lagos. Out of the 82 million barrels, 60%, being 49.3 million barrels, was sold in naira to the refinery, according to details obtained from NNPC. At number 3, the Lagos State Police Command has arraigned a prominent member of the National Union of Road Transport Workers, Samsudeen Oladiti, popularly known as Shamelon, over the alleged murder of a dispatch rider. He was arraigned on Tuesday over the alleged murder of a dispatched rider at the Ebute Metta Magistrate Court 2. Oladiti has been arrested over allegations of assault and murder. At number 2, President Bola Tinubu has just arrived at the Sam Mbakwe International Cargo Airport in Owerri, the Imo State capital, on a one-day official visit. As part of his itinerary, the president will inaugurate the reconstructed 60-kilometer dual-carriage Owerri-Mbase-Umuahia Federal Road. He's also expected to inaugurate the Exempt flyover and the newly built 6,000 capacity Emmanuel Nwayahu International Conference Center, Owerri. All projects executed by Governor Hope Uzodimma. At number 1, Justice Mohammed Umar of the Federal High Court, Abuja, has fixed October 27, 2025 for the arraignment of a human rights activist, Omoyele Sowore. The scheduled arraignment on Tuesday was stalled as a result of non-service of the 5-count charge of alleged cybercrime on him. At the day's proceeding, the Director of Public Prosecution from the Ministry of Justice told the courts that they were ready to arraign Sowore, X Corporation and Meta Incorporation as first to third respondents, respectively. That's all for today. See you next time on What's Happening.